Okay, hi, I'm Livy Works, as you probably know, and this is my audition for Let's Talk Anime collab channel. The first question is, what's your favorite anime? And I couldn't choose one out of everything, so I chose around three because I thought that would be fair. My first one is Magi, the Kingdom of Magic, and the second season, Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. Um, The Gray Man, which I like more of the manga better, but this is what my favorite anime is. So, and then next, Pandora Hearts or Junjo Romantica because I couldn't choose between the two. Next is what's your least favorite? Um, I'd probably have to go with Digimon because it's just it's it's not no, it's just no. How long have I been watching anime? To be honest, I am an otaku, but I haven't been watching it as long as other people. I've probably been watching it since the beginning of 2014, which I know isn't very long, but it took me a while, and I'm glad I'm into anime. My first anime was Fairy Tail. The next question is your favorite anime character, and that's like choosing my favorite anime, and I can't do that. So again, I just pulled like a top three, and that'd have to be Alan Walker, Alibaba from Magi, and Japan from Hetalia. Do I collect manga? Yes. I have a shelf slash shelves of it. In no way do I mean to brag that, but yes. Can I speak Japanese? No, sadly. I do want to take Japanese in probably next year. Um, I know a few words from watching anime, but I can't speak it as a second language, so no. My favorite anime soundtrack, I would have to say, is probably either the Pandora Heart soundtrack or around the first and second volume of the Fairy Tale soundtrack. Yeah. Choosing a favorite opening is probably going to be hard for me. Um, the Danganronpa, sorry, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Opening is probably one of my favorites, and the Soul Eater's first opening is the other favorite. I would say this is probably gonna sound stupid, but Karu from Orion High School Host Club, because I feel like, in a way, Karu, not to sound super dramatic and stuff, but is a kind person behind an outer shell of mischievous, and I think that he's a bit neglected in a way since it's kind of Hikaru and then Karu and not really Karu and Hikaru, if that makes any sense, but yeah. My favorite genre of anime would probably be comedy and romance. I love watching comedy and I always hope that there's some romance in there. Every once in a while, I'll go for something with demons and supernatural creatures and wizards and things like that. But I would say those are basically my in circle of topic genres I watch. Do I believe in supernatural? I don't know if you mean like werewolves, vampires, fairies, or as in demons, angels, spirits. Um, I would say to both of them, I believe in an extent. I wouldn't bet my life on it, but I definitely wouldn't say, oh, I don't believe in this. I think in a way they're both out there, but it's something that the world just needs to figure out. What got me interested in anime? When I was going through a hard time, I didn't really have any friends around me. I remembered someone from my old school had mentioned Fairy Tale, and I was like, I don't really have anything to do, so why not go check that out? So I looked it up and I started watching it, and I was like, this is pretty cool, but yet again weird. And then I kept watching it and I really liked it, and then I started really liking anime, and then I watched Sword Art Online and Cardfight Vanguard, and I just started getting into more animes, and here I am now drawing it, reading it, um, auditioning for it in a way. My least favorite thing about anime is probably some of the people that follow it. Um, my policy is if one person in the world likes an anime, then in no way is it bad. Even if I don't like the anime, someone out there does, and that means I can't say that it's a terrible, horrible anime. I also don't like when writers or artists make anime characters have, if you know what I mean, larger proportions than real life. It kind of bothers me, but yeah. Okay, so that's my audition for LPS Hollywood Bizpro's LPS Talk Anime collab channel, and I hope I can join you guys and have fun talking about anime with LPS. Yeah.